Hi, everybody.
Hi, Kevin.
Hi, Kevin.
There we go. All right, so I'm not sure how many of you were here for this, not last week, but the week before. This is a game called Parsley, and basically, if you're one of the old school nerds and you remember back in the early 80s, there were text parsers where you played games like Zork and stuff like that, where you typed in commands and the computer program told you what kind of or what was going on. So it was like a little story you played with your computer. And so this requires a little bit of audience participation here. What we're going to be playing is a game called Action Castle. And how Action Castle works is I'm going to play the role of the computer, the text parser, and you all are going to be the players in our Parsley game. Parsley being the name of the game. So, Action Castle, Episode 2. Now,
But when you bubble it out,
right. Let's see. Actually, can I get a show of hands? Who's here for this last time? We got 1, 2, 3, 4. What do you guys think? Should we pick up where we left off, or should we start over?
Start over.
Start over.
Start over. All right. That works. Should have been a fifth hand there. Welcome to Action Castle.
she was here.
Castle,
Yeah.
castle, castle.
Castle, castle, castle. All right. So, basically, I'm going to start things out, and then I'm going to point one of you out in the audience. You're going to give a command, and then the next person goes on from there, gives a command, then we come back around to the last person. So, Action Castle. Here we go. You are standing in a small cottage. There is a fishing pole here. Exits are out.
Pick up the fishing pole.
You now have a fishing pole. You are standing in a small cottage. Exits are out. Yes.
Go out.
You leave the cottage. Huzzah. Which is good. Last time it took them forever to get out of the cottage. It was crazy.
We're getting better.
You are standing on a lush garden path. There is a single red rose here. There is a cottage here. Exits are north, south, in.
Go north.
Alrighty, so we head up north.
Big salmon road.
You've ruined everything! No. That's okay. We can back up. It's all good.
You can always go south.
You are walking along a winding path. There is a tall tree here. Exits are south, east, up.
Up.
Alrighty, up. So, you climb up to the top of the tree. You are at the top of a tall tree. There is a stout, dead branch here. Exits are down.
Pick up branch.
Alrighty, you now have a dead branch.
Woohoo!
You are standing at the top of a tall tree. Exits are down.
Go down.
Alrighty. Alright, so you are back on the winding path. There's still a tall tree here. The tree hasn't disappeared, believe it or not. Exits are south, east, up.
Go
And,
east.
anyway, east?
Up!
Alright.
I was stabbing in your face.
It doesn't work, you know this.
Nobody likes a griefer, except other griefers. Except trolls. So, on that note, you are standing on one side of a drawbridge leading to Action Castle. There's a mean troll here.
Poke the troll with your stick.
You poke the troll with the stick. He doesn't seem to appreciate that. He breaks you in two like a twig. Thank you for playing Action Castle. Your score is 3. Rank noob. Would you like to load your saved game?
Yes.
You don't have a saved game.
No. Load new game.
Load new game. Welcome to Action Castle. You are standing in a small cottage. There is a fishing pole here. Exits are out.
Pick up the fishing pole.
There we go. You now have the fishing pole. You are standing in a small cottage.
Out.
Out it is. You out yourself. Wait, no. You are standing in a lush garden path. There is a single red rose here. There is a cottage here.
Take the rose.
Exits are north, south, in. We already got a command in, so I'll go with that one because it was the right one. You take the red rose. You're also careful because, as you know, every rose has its thorn.
Oh.
Just like every night has its dawn.
That's exactly right.
Apparently,
All right. So you are standing in a lush garden path. You are standing in a lush garden path. Exits are north, south, in. South. You head down the trail and find yourself at the foot of a small pond. You are at the edge of a small fishing pond. Exits are north.
Examine pond.
Fish. Oh wait. Okay. Yes. Actually, we're gonna go with fish. That came first.
That's fine.
You lose. You successfully use your fishing pole to find a nice trout. It's a good one. You have a trout. You are standing at the foot of a small fishing pond. Exits are north.
North.
You are standing in a lush garden path. There is a cottage here. Exits are north, south, in.
yeah.
In? You are standing in a small cottage.
Out.
You have a strange sense of deja vu. Deja vu. Exits are out.
Out.
Seacrest, out. You are standing in a lush garden path. There is a cottage here. It looks strangely familiar. Exits are north, south, in.
North.
All right. You are standing along a winding path. There is a tall tree here. Exits are south, east, up. You head east, and you see the drawbridge that leads you to Action Castle. There is a mean troll here. Exits are east, west.
Save.
You successfully save your game. Please do not remove the cartridge while it is being saved. Which I learned something interesting about that, but I'll go into that later.
Blow on the cartridge.
No! You are in a small cottage. There is a fishing pond. Kidding.
Let's save.
So, you are standing on one side of the drawbridge leading to Action Castle. There is a mean troll here. Exits are east, west.
Give the troll the rose. Who's a pretty troll?
How much? Okay. The troll, being a creature of pure evil, has no use for such beautiful things as roses. He squishes you like a bug. Thank you for playing Action Castle. Your score is 4. Rank, still a noob. Would you like to load your save game?
Yes.
How much time do I got?
We got 6 more minutes.
6 more minutes. All right, good, cool. You are standing in one side of the drawbridge leading to Action Castle. There is a mean troll here. Anyone besides Jen have an idea on what to
Give
do?
him the fish.
Fortunately, Nora went first, so
Give him a 30 cent.
otherwise we'd be loading the save game again. You give the troll the fish, and he devours it hungrily. He seems to slump off, satisfied. You are standing at one side of a drawbridge leading to Action Castle. Exits are east and west.
Go across the bridge.
That would be east.
Whatever.
You are in the courtyard of Action Castle. There is a guard here blocking the path east. Exits are east, west, up, down. You successfully save your game.
Woo!
Banter with the guard.
Guards are not well known for their banter. Did you say eat the guard?
Nom nom nom.
Fortunately, you're not hungry. Or a cannibal. I do have a different game later, though, that comes out. Anyway.
Give us the guard. We heard.
The guard appreciates your sentiment. However, he knows that he has a job to do right now. He's a man of principle.
Seduce card?
Principle!
Seduce harder.
Double seduce. Anyway, yes. You're still in the courtyard. The guard seems to be immune to seduction and or
Attack
roses.
guard! Jesus Christ!
With what?
The sharpened stick.
There we go.
The trap.
Alright, you totally knocked the guard out with your sharpened stick, which could have been used for poking. And I know you prefer stabbing, but this is a PG game, so there's no blood. Maybe just a little bit of blood. Anyway, you whack the guard with the stick. He is now unconscious. Exits are east, west, up, down. They totally didn't figure that out last week, by
Search
the way.
guard!
Haha!
Oh.
You find a key.
12.
So yes, you are still in the courtyard, now with an unconscious, fully searched guard. Exits are up, down, east, west.
East.
East. You are in the Great Feasting Hall. There is a strange candle here. Exits are east, west.
Save game.
You save your game. That's 3. Oh yeah, you only get 3 saves.
That's it.
Yep. Are we done? Oh, sweet. Cool. You saved your game. You got a weird candle. Huzzah. These games are by a dude by the name of Jared Sorensen at Memento Mori Theatrics. He's got 4 of these games. There's Action Castle, Jungle Adventure, Spooky Manor, and Space Station. And they're all really cool. And Action Castle 2 coming soon.
Including Flaming Goat.
And Flaming Goat. What was up with that goat? I don't know. Anyway, thanks everybody.